Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Glad to be back making some videos. I know it's been a while since we've been on here, but wanted to jump right into this cool project we just completed. So as you can see, we have this pretty pink princess dresser that was ready to grow up. Thanks to our friend Roxy, we were able to give it an upgrade. Here's a sneak peek to the finished product. But now you can see Ashley doing all her magic. And Ashley's showing us that this dresser was definitely pinkified. It had pink everywhere. And without further ado, let me pass it to the queen of furniture flips. Here's Ashley.
Hey y'all, so it's time to call in the stripper. I wanted to get the paint off the top of this dresser so I could reveal the wood underneath. This is one of the most satisfying parts of any furniture flip, is watching layers come off with ease. Paint stripper was definitely needed for this project because I had the layer of paint and the original manufacturer finish that I had to get through before I could start sanding. Here I am sanding all the drawers. I'm having to do not just the fronts but the sides and the inside because there was a lot of overspray of pink absolutely everywhere. The sides were not real wood, so I came up with an idea to paint them gold on the insides, so I had to prep the surface beforehand. I absolutely loved the cane detail on the top of the dresser, and I wanted to tape it off and spray it gold so that it would become a focal point. I had to move the drawers inside to our kitchen because we had some cold weather and can't really paint when it's cold outside. You can see Jeff's in the background cooking dinner for us while I am painting the first layer of paint. Thanks, babe. You're the best. Next, I start on the first coat of paint on the dresser. It's funny watching the videos back of me painting rails because I feel like my ADD kicks in and I'm jumping all over the place. But anyway, we move on to the side, and here you can see I'm filling in these little carved in accents that it had that I didn't want to keep. There were triangles on the bottom and 4 circles along the top. I'm filling them all in with wood filler, and then we'll sand them flat so that I can finish painting. Now on to the top. I decided to do a whitewash to tone down the orange color. After I started putting it on, I was getting a little nervous that maybe it was a little too white and not natural looking, so I went back over it with soft, warm stain to darken it just a little. I wanted to reuse the original handles, but they were covered in a lot of white spray paint, and I put them in a hot boiling water bath with a little bit of baking soda. Let them boil for a few minutes so that the paint would soften up, and scrub-a-dub-dub. Ta-da! Here's the original handles. I then went through and sprayed them with a gorgeous light gold color. Here we're brushing on gold paint to cover up all that pink splatter. Looks so much better. This is my favorite part. The dresser had these beautiful carved leaves that I wanted to stand out, so I used this nifty little paint gadget to paint them gold. Time for poly. I put a coat of poly on the dresser and all the drawer fronts, and then went through and put all the newly painted handles back onto the drawers.
And now the end result. Here we have all these beautiful gold accents that really seem to make this dresser gain a whole new life and next level elegance. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we will see you next flipping time.